Cuban sandwich, or Cubano, is a staple among Cuban Americans and in South Florida.
For this week's Cookin' with Abuela, we take you to a popular lunch spot that strives for an authentic taste.
5 News reporter Jose Carranza introduces us to the Havana Tropical Grill and the way that ties back to family roots.
Cooking with Abuela, sponsored by Herradura Foods.
The Cuban cuisine is good. It has a lot of flavor. It's rich in flavors, and there was nothing like that in the area.
Francisco Galdamez is from Metapan, Santa Ana, in El Salvador. After living in Boston, Massachusetts for 15 years, he found a home here in Northwest Arkansas. Although not Cuban, Galdamez opened Havana Tropical Grill, inspired by his wife's tropical roots.
She's Caribbean, so the flavors are a lot similar, so I started getting it from that side. And then I went to Cuba. I went to Cuba for quite a few times, and I spent times in, like weeks in different restaurants in Havana, Cuba, see how they do things, and everything to make it more authentic.
Bringing something new to Rogers, Galdamez has now been serving Cuban cuisines for 12 years.
I cook for you, I cook for my customers, and I, enjoy seeing them enjoying my food, and it's something that has no price.
It's what drives you.
Oh yeah, and I don't want to stop, and I can talk about this all day long, about food and how I love it.
But that almost came to a stop for the family-owned restaurant, like many others during the pandemic.
We got to a point that we almost closed because, customers, and without them, we can't survive. And what helped me a lot too was, I have a lot of family working with me, so I had their support. And some of them, got laid off because I couldn't afford to keep everybody here. But yeah, it was tough. It was really hard, but we did survive.
Thanks to the loyalty of his customers.
Believe it or not, we got some people come in and for lunch, and then they come at dinner with their families. Or some new customers, they come in and try to, for lunch, and now you see them here, or like you see them like every day for like 2 weeks until they go through the whole menu.
It's why he continues to strive for the authentic Cuban taste.
I have a lot of customers that they've been following me for pretty much since the beginning, and that inspires me, like to keep doing it, so to keep going and not lose the authenticity, the flavor, because I don't want to disappoint them, and I want them to keep coming.
In Rogers, cubriendo noticias donde tú vives, Jose Carranza, 5 News.
Galdamez highly recommends you have a mojito with your Cubano, and you don't have to tell me twice.
Well, I don't think you
good.
can have a mojito with about anything,
Yeah.
I think. Jose is taken behind the scenes as the owner and chef makes a Cubano and other traditional dishes, and you can find that on our 5+ app.
The food looked good, didn't it?
Gosh, yes.
Havana Tropical Grill on 2nd Street in Rogers. It's open every day starting at 11.